कल जैसे अटैक्स कितने ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं, मोदी 3.0
Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance TV. Today I'm just going to discuss the Microsoft outrage. It is cyber attack or anything else. Whole world disrupted. If you see, and millions of Windows users across the globe are experiencing the blue screen of the death BSOD error, which is causing the system to suddenly shut down or restart. Microsoft in the message that the error is being caused due to a recent CrowdStrike update. Microsoft said this outrage started with the subset of its customers experiences which is the multiple Azure services in central US region. Azure is a cloud computing platform that provides service for the building, deploying, and managing applications and services. Separately, Microsoft said it was investigating an issue in impacting the various Microsoft 365 apps and services. And CrowdStrike CEO says deeply sorry for the tech outrage report. Just CEO Cruz, George Cruz apologized for the global tech failure that disrupted the multiple industries on Friday and today going to work with all its customers or they work to get their operations back online. We are deeply sorry for the impact that were caused to customers, to travelers, to anyone affected by this, including our company. As you just said, the press statement, many of customers are rebooting the system and is coming up, it will be the operational. Who said it was some time for some system that would not automatically recover, he added, but the company will make the sure every customer will fully recover. You can imagine the loss, how the trains, the airports, the stock exchange, NHS, bank, all just affected. And Reserve Bank of India on global macro, Indian bank insulated. Only minor disruption, but how we are dependent. And RBI assessment uh, just say uh, reveal the 10 banks and non-banking financial companies experience minor disruption. This is going to be how it is affected our life. And Ashwini Vaishnav also in the raised a statement. The Indian Computer Emergency Response Team and they issued the advisories with the all stock the situation and he say not to fear. We'll just uh, MIT in touch with the Microsoft and the associates regarding the global outrage. The reason for this outrage has been identified and updates has been released to resolve the issue. CERT is the issuing the technical advisory and ICU network is not affected. So this is a statement about the Union IT Minister of Bharat, Ashwini Vaishnav. So we'll discuss that issue with the two panelists, Vandana Jinganji from the USA and Punim Sharma ji from Bharat. Vandana ji, how just you analyze the situation, how how this happened, and just already clarifications are there. But I think something outrage. This is some experimental. This is some the attack type. They are going to experience and just take the backtrack. Something presume.
Good evening to both of you and to the viewers also. As you mentioned about this attack, we will know in a coming time what is the reason, to be honest. But it has really put the whole world at a stall. Like, like you can see healthcare industry, you can talk about telecommunication, you can talk about communication itself, and then above all, travel itself. Like, means you name it, because in today's time when we're talking about the year 2024, our dependability on the technology is so much we cannot do. Our day starts with it, our day ends with it. Hmm? And everything means depending on that. I'm just going to mention like how these things do work, and then the ransom amount, Puranji, is like and they have to pay to get their data's back recovery. Like we do have an hospital management company that the name is Ascension, and they are nationwide in the whole United States of America. They have many hospitals. So in the month of May, their systems were hacked. And then it took 2 weeks for them to settle down the account. They had to pay $22 million, $22 million to get the data recovery. And like, but the breach has already happened. When we talk about HIPAA, the privacy, like, they cannot even share my healthcare information without my permission with anybody. But now this is on a public domain. Anybody could see it, and we will see. But then what will be the repercussions? There will be lawsuits coming, public interest litigations will be coming, file means against the same company, and they have to pay to those who've been affected. Telecommunications, like my phone carrier, data breach. This is very, very common. Like, and we get to know there is a large lawsuit coming. So there has to be regulations in a sense, like, everybody's in the hands of these technology companies. But what to do? It was not earlier like that, that we are sitting and talking to each other, like, many years ago, to be honest. Now we are like, and everyone is, three of us here are competing with each other, me and like all these companies, like we talk about the big major tech companies. So when we talk about Microsoft, means, their contribution, because maximum users are from Windows, we know that, and that has impacted because so many things. But our backend servers should be, because our security should be so tight, like, but again, there is no lock, a thief cannot open, to be honest. That's what it is.
Okay, okay. Poonamji, how just my question just related to the social life, about the daily day-to-day life, how we are much dependent on that technology, and how is it keeping the distance ourselves from the nature, from the old original times, how we have the differentiate now, how we analyze the today life, the already totally dependent on tech life. If you're not mobile phone, you also think something are missing. How the phone is taking the time of only, we have only 24 hours. So how we are going to dependent on the technology? Is it good? It should be. It should not be. Just with reference to this Microsoft outrage, one problem, just chaos in the world.
That is true. First of all, good evening, namaskar. This is true. Technology is was there, had been there to help us, but manipulation of technology has, made, and misuse of technology has affected. But regarding this affair which has happened today, actually technical glitches and these type of failures are happening in the world somewhere or the other, sometimes in other part of the world, or but all of a sudden, at a time, this was unprecedented, and yes, this has affected the education, sorry, the health sector, and the stock exchange, and more importantly, the communication, the airlines and train, they have affected, and our social life is very much affected. So if you compare with earlier and today, the both the times, yes, it has changed, and technology has helped us to get connected. That is very much true, and we are at ease. Earlier we had uh, difficult times, but today there are so many, life is at ease. This is undoubtedly true, but dependency on technology, it unless and until you have a very sound security system, that is very important, because I think the IT sector and the states should work on more, being secure, as because today the hijacking, the hijackers, the hackers, sorry, they are using it to the extent which we cannot imagine. Not only that, even
You're
personal
talking about the
lives.
security. You're talking about the security, and
Right.
the privacy. Two very important word of day-to-day
Very
life.
much.
How
Very
we are
much.
secure, how you are just protect our the privacy. Just time of break. After break, I'll take the answer from both of you. How we can just prevail and just save our privacy, and how to secure ourselves with depending on this the new ways of the technology. Stay with us. Time of break.
Preview. Preview.
Welcome back. We are discussing on the Microsoft outrage and cyber attack or anything else. That's the whole world disrupted. The airlines, the banking services, and ticketing and hospital, who were just depend on the just like the booking like things. And already Microsoft had cleared the note and all the jobs schools on the uh, crowd. Uh, the crowd strike. His statement is actively working with the customers impacted by a defect found in the single content update for Windows host. Mac and Linux host are the not impacted. This is not a security incident or cyber attack, as he has clarified. This issue has been identified, isolated, and fixed. Has been deployed. We refer customer to support portal for the latest updates and will continue to provide complete and continuous update on our website. We further recommend organizations ensure they are communicating with CrowdStrike representatives through the official channels. Our team is fully mobilized to ensure secure and stability of CrowdStrike customers. So, this is the clarification for the crowd strike, and already Microsoft already released that this is some data Microsoft 365. Vandanaji. But apart from all, in spite of all the facts, while they come forward, no, there's no cyber attack, no confused, like that. But how we can secure ourselves apart from this type of security network, how can protect our privacy as we look generally just it is comment we are not secure our nothing is a private in this new tech world.
You're absolutely right. When we talk about, we have our life is in the hand of these companies. We have become actually, if you just see that, we have been slaves, to be honest. Like dependability, and we are to be blamed ourselves. There are certain things which are necessary. We need to have it, but most of the time, it is not even necessary that we are depending on them, and that is what we're like use and abuse. We are also means this is as Poonam was mentioning earlier, we did talk about it. You know how the narrative being set nowadays, because in the social media itself, technology is being used so much. Earlier, your campaigning of elections, we just saw that what happened in May 2024 Bharat elections, the central elections. Because one thing, I am giving a complete speech. Earlier, it was not. They have to type it because they can pick up one liner out of that. They don't have to show what I said after. They don't have to show what I said before. They can just pick up one liner and then set the narrative, throw it out. People will, they just throw the ball, people catch it, and the other side is gone. Because, and this is a very dangerous thing, to be honest. We are seeing the way things are, like, but there has to be strong regulations from the governments of the individual countries to those companies also, because as we are using it, they are making a lot of profit. It's not like that they are providing you for free.
So always for AI, just you see, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other many head of states, all just caution about that. Just take the uh, all the major steps just to ensure the AI should not be misused. How the deep fake photos and videos has been circulated just to defame to anyone. So that's why I asked you security versus privacy.
See, that's what I say. Whole world came to a stall from continent to continent. Like if you see that, like if somebody had to take a flight, like we now do have long haul flights, and everybody knows about that. And the flights, those who are think about those, the flights which are in air, which are already in air, and if the communication system gets impacted, what will be like the outcome? Means AI, when we're talking about, like, the technologies kind of thing, so our dependability is so much. and it is very dangerous even for the human life at a certain point.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Poonamji, two questions. How do you think the security and privacy in the new tech world? Number two, how AI and deepfake type the such activity just for the anti-human. And number three, do you think we are secure in this present tech world, high tech world?
You see, the subject is very
Little
deep.
loud, please.
The subject is very deep, I'm saying, and it is very vast, which cannot be, we cannot discuss here. But in short,
Pull the one
it
side
is
and just okay, I speak like that.
it is
Pull the earphone
important.
from one side and then you
It
speak.
is
That will be better. Yeah.
it is important for us to realize that in the tech world today, we we need to adapt to such behaviors, our attitudes, that we use it wisely. Actually, this is very much important, to use it wisely. Actually, today what we have seen, the outrage that has affected the world in such a way that our the people, those who are uh, moving from one place to another, plus the people, those who are having some health issues, all are affected. So technology must not be to be relied upon, I said, because you see, security, if we talk about how much we rely, even we means people, they have to share their passwords even to the system. We have our passwords, we have banking total. Main is the banking sector. All today is run on uh, this technology. So it is very important, number one, to have a backup system, so that in such a, if such a failure occurs, so the backup is restored in such a in fact, some companies, they do provide. So I do not know whether now this crowd strike, whatever has happened, whether the backup, they'll be be able to make it or not, because companies, they do keep this option. And next, the security, our security, yes, very much. We need to, means we need to understand this, that yes, this technology, which have so many negative repercussions also, because there is,
Okay.
I do, you have heard of dark web. The deep state operates, through dark web. So there are, and what not is going on, everything is going on. Means drugs dealing, and your arms dealing, everything, and this deep
My
state is
my, my
full
question.
of.
I got your point.
So
My question, both of you. Do we think, the very short answer? Do we think we are fully secure apart from all technical hurdles around us?
no, we are not secure. That is what I am saying. We have to use it wisely. We should not share our sensitive
And
information.
number two, Vandanaji, I think you are agree with the Punamji.
Absolutely. I echo what she said.
Okay,
Like,
thank you, thank you. But the last question, not the least, just do you think our privacy has been protected as we feel or think?
no, 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 no. The
Thank you.
minute you have a cell phone, the smartphone in your hand, the minute you have a smartphone in your hand, privacy is not even a word. They should be
Yeah.
abolished, should be
Right, right.
eradicated
Even
from the
even if it
dictionary.
is not operating, it it seems we have come to know that it silently records your means
one
speech
one
patterns
one more
also.
thing I want to add on. You must be thinking, like, sometimes you just search for a product, right? You just think,
Right.
means like,
Yes.
and then you will see all those ads in your this server, because they know what IP address you use.
So
Let
so
it
what-
be,
so so
Yes.
so it's
it
all
will
in
start showing.
synopsis.
I want to
Vandanaji,
add something very
we are now
important.
slaves. We are now
Yes,
slaves.
yes.
We are now
One
slaves
very
like
important
life. We
thing.
are just already
Even
whatever say. I'm not saying the enjoying, but living how and the slaves to the tech hand who were the master. To
even
whom
even
they
when you
concern.
talk, even when you talk, suppose I and Vandana Di, we are talking and we are discussing about some issue, and after some time, if you go to the YouTube search for something, you see something
Oh, so
related to the.
forget all the Vedic life and cultural life
Yes,
and
yes,
on the natural life and whatever.
right.
See, so if you really want to live the life, this is the message to, as I think, to the world. Just drop your all the gadgets and whatever phone you are
So
using
that
in
will
the
not be possible because in
in the
today's
pond or
time,
in the river.
moving ahead is possible, but getting back to the era will not be possible. You know,
Okay.
there will
So
be
it's a
another
matter of
time.
long discussion. We should think on that, how the technology is affecting our life in each and every inch. Thank you so much. And just to participate, so it very going to be interesting. It may be attack or not. A matter of actually the crowd strikes you and already announced this is not attack. This is a failure of his software. But we can't think like that. What happened, what not, because we're not the techno savvy and expert. But I just am normal as a civilian. Just let us see, hope for the best. What will happen in the next world? Thank you very much. So nice of you. Just see, subscribe the Global News. Stay with us, and we'll meet next soon. Thank you very much.